Well, good morning, my lovelies, and welcome to an absolutely beautifully bright and sunny and blue skied, a little bit nippy Monday morning. I hope you're all well. And yes, lovelies, today is New Year's Day. It is January the 1st, 2024, and what a greeting we've got for the new year. A beautifully sunny morning. So 2023 has packed her bags and off she's gone, never to return. 2024's come knocking on the door, bringing his bags, and he's here to stay for 12 months. So all I'm saying is, you better behave yourself, 2024. I can't be doing with drama and crises this year, so behave yourself, eh? So yeah, it's been an okay year. Nothing too dramatic of 2023. Nothing too, I mean, it's been a good year because I've actually done a full 12 months of this job that I've got. I started that back in October 22. So yeah, full 12 months, and I love it. I do love that job. It's quiet, nobody bothers me. I can get on. I'm not stressed with it. It's fine. We love it. So yeah, and life in general has been pretty, not overly exciting. It's been calm, shall we say. It's been calm. There's been a few bits and bobs that we've had to deal with. Things like spending this year trying to deal with the menopause and everything it likes to throw at you. A little bit of up and down on the old mental health side, but it's been quite a calm year. Nothing too stressful. So yeah, let's hope that this year carries on the same way. Calm, stress-free. Yes, I know I've not been around much on Facebook or on the Barefoot Pagan Facebook group or this channel. With Christmas and stuff, I just thought we'll take a step back for a few weeks. We'll have a break, we'll have a rest. I'll sort of regroup at some point, and then I can try and work out what I want to do with the channels, with the Facebook group and the channels, and then we can try and, jazz it up a bit. Because you may have noticed, in the darker months it's really difficult to make a video while I'm out with Lou, because it's dark and it don't get light till 8:30 in the morning. And then when I take her out again, it's night time and again it's dark. So I was sort of limited to weekends, but I'm sure we can come round that till the clocks go and it starts getting lighter in the mornings. We'll work something out. But yeah, I just sort of want to try and give the group and the channel a bit more of my attention. That's the plan, she says. And that brings me really nicely on to New Year's resolutions. It's January, it's the new year, everybody jumps on the bandwagon. Oh, we're going to make a New Year's resolution, we're going to go on a diet, we're going to stop smoking, we're going to stop drinking, we'll stop doing this, I'm going to do that. I personally don't make them. And I'll tell you for why. Because I have enough trouble trying to keep up with my life on a day-to-day basis. I don't really want to be adding more stress to it by adding things that I know I'm going to A, either struggle to keep up with, or B, just lose interest within the first month. I don't need that kind of hassle in my life. And I always find that if I say, well, yes, I'm going to lose weight, and yes, I'm going to try and declutter the house, and yes, I'm going to do that, and yes, I'm going to do that, and no, I'm not going to do that. I always put pressure on myself, because then I think, well, if I fall at the first hurdle, say within a month of not, you know, get to it, get bored, fed up, lose the will to live, throw my toys out the pram because things aren't going right, I will beat myself up for that. Because I can't stick to anything, and I'll beat myself up about it. I don't need that. I don't need that kind of grief. And the other thing is, if you tell people, well, yeah, I'm going to lose weight, I'm going to do this, going to do that, going to do the other, and you fall at the first hurdle, you've then got, not saying everybody does it, but then you've got some people that will give you negativity. Well, that didn't last long, did it, eh? I thought you were going to lose weight, I thought you were going to stop smoking. That didn't last long. Again, I don't need that in life. Like I say, I've got enough trouble trying to keep up with life on a day-to-day basis without adding any grief to it. So, I started doing this a few years ago. It's like a little mantra, a little saying for me. There's two things that I try and take through the year with me. Number one, go with the flow and live in the moment. So when you get up in the morning, just see what the day has to offer. Wherever it chucks at you, whatever it wants to give you, accept it, deal with it, move on. Go with the flow. Don't get stressy about things, don't get annoyed about things, don't get angry. If it happens, it happens. What are we going to do? Living in the moment. Just get up, and you know yourself what jobs you have to do, so just get up and do your jobs, whatever it is you need to do. Concentrate on a job that you're doing and then move on. That's it. Go with the flow and live in the moment. The next one that I tried to take through from one year to the next is stay out of other people's drama. Oh, do you know what? I have enough trouble, like I said earlier, trying to deal with my life and my dramas and my hiccups. I do not need to be dragged into Tom, Dick or Harry's bleeding drama because he's fell out with his missus, or he's fell out with his kids, or he's fell out with his friends. I don't need that. If you are in genuine need of help and I can help you, then yes, I will. But I don't really need people coming up giving me a ear bashing about what's going on in their life. I don't need it, I don't want it. I would much rather have to deal with my own life. Your problems, you created them, you deal with them. Harsh, I know. But those are my boundaries, and those are the things that I have to adhere by. Because if I get caught up in somebody else's drama, it just throws my life out totally. So no, we won't be dealing with other people's drama, and we will be living in the moment and going with the flow, generally. Right, let's turn round, Lou. Turn round. What was it? Oh, right, yes. Your personal tarot cards for the year. We do this every January. It's always a thing. It's always a thing since Simon from the Hermit's Cave made me very aware of it. So now I do them, and it's a bit of an interest as to what you're gonna get. So when I did mine, oh my days, my heart did sink. I was like, no, you can't do this to me. I've got the Tower card this year. Oh, joy of bloody joys. We know what the Tower card means. We know it's going to bring upheaval, distress, destruction, unhappiness. If it's gonna go wrong, it's gonna go bloody wrong. However, after I sat back and thought about it, I thought, no, do you know what? Tarot is not a thing that is definite. It's a guidance. That's what it is. It's not an accurate fortune telling device. It's a guidance. Right? So, I sort of put the Tower a bit like Mercury in retrograde. If it's Mercury in retrograde will state that for 2 months, 3 months, shit will happen, things will go wrong, and if it will go wrong, it will go wrong, and life will be unbearable and miserable for however long Mercury is in retrograde. Right? That doesn't always work. That never doesn't always happen. Yeah, you might have a hiccup at some point within that period of Mercury being in retrograde, but it doesn't mean that it's going to be doom and gloom for however long Mercury is in retrograde. The Tower card is the same. Yes, it predicts upheaval, upset, whatever. If it's going to go wrong, it will go wrong. But it doesn't mean that that is what you're going to get for the next 12 months. You might have a hiccup in 3 months, you might have a hiccup in 6 months. It does not mean that you're going to have a seriously bad year. It's a guidance, it's not set in stone. So, after I gave myself a talking to about that, I'm like, well, if the shit happens, the shit happens, you're just going to have to deal with it. Well, you're going to sit there and think, for those of you who don't know how to do it, how do I find out what my tarot card is for the year? Well, lovelies, you take the day you were born and the month you were born and you add them together to the year that you're in. So, example, my birthday is the 25th of January, so I would add 2 and 5 together, which makes 7. Then you've got O, which is still 7. You've got 1 for January, which is 8. You've got 2 for the beginning of 2024, so that's 10. 0 is still 10. 2 is 12. 4 is 16. Right, so we've got your number at the end. What you're looking for is anything from 22 or below, because those are the major arcana cards, and that's what you're working with. So like I said, mine's 16, and the 16th card in the major arcana is the Tower. If you get anything above 22, say you get 27, add your 2 and your 7 together, which brings into 9, and then you find out what your 9th card is, and that is your card for the year. So that's how you do it. And then when you find out what your card is, if you type it in to Google, if you don't know your tarot, and just put what is the 16th card in the tarot, it'll tell you. And then you could be able to work out what it is that you will be working with or expecting this year. So there you go. That's how you work your personal tarot out. Right, bear with, lovelies. So yeah, that's sort of it. Not a lot happening other than, do you make New Year's resolutions or don't you? What is your... Oh, I know what it was, yeah. I went through the internet after I found out what my personal card for the year is. I went through the internet to find out if there was such a thing as a tarot card for the year, and apparently there is, which I didn't know about. All the time I've been dabbling in tarot and I still didn't know there was a card for the year. Apparently the card for the year is strength. Now, we know what the strength card is. It's a lady with a lion trying to prise his mouth open. This always reminds me of me and Lou. When she's got something in her mouth she flipping shouldn't have, and I'm going, pop that down, spit that out, give me that. It's the squirrels playing round the trees, silly moo. Right, bear with. So yes, the strength card for the year. What's that tell us? It says what it says on the tin, doesn't it? Strength. It's the strength to carry on with whatever you've got going on in your life for the year. Whatever's happening, whether how big or how small it is, how bad it is, somebody, somewhere, or the universe, or whatever, will give you the strength to deal with that problem and to carry on with your life. That's all it is. It's strength. It's we will deal with whatever I'm being chucked at. So yeah, so I've got a bit of a what's the word I'm looking for, two-ended sword here. On one side I've got the Tower card, which predicts destruction, upheaval, upset, and on the other hand I've got strength card for the year, which will give me the strength to deal with whatever life decides to chuck at me. It's one of those things, lovely. So yeah, it's a bit boggy. Look at the state of it down there. She's going to roll in this. Don't you dare roll in this, Lou. All my days. This is how much rain we've had. So, what was I saying? So yeah, that's it. That's your card for the year according to experts. It's a strength card. So if you've got a bit of a pooey personal card, you've got the strength card to help you along. Oh dear. So yes, that's it of it, I think. I don't think there's anything else I need to chat to you about. Other than we will try our hardest with the channel to bring you new and exciting things, if not daily, maybe every other day. Me and Woo will try and go on some more adventures, try and find different places to walk. Thank you, Woo. Come on then, baby girl. And if you jump on the Facebook group, you'll notice I've changed the banner on that. I quite like it, I hope everybody else does. And if you jump on the YouTube channel, you've noticed I've changed the banner on that. It's pretty much the same but just a different coloured background. So I hope you like those. And if you're not on any of the channels, why not, lovelies? So the Facebook group is called The Barefoot Pagan, and the YouTube channel is called The Barefoot Pagan. I also have a Instagram account that's called The Barefoot Pagan. So yeah, if you've not joined, pop along, come and say hi, make yourself known. You're always welcome with open arms from any member in the group, whether you are pagan, Wiccan, witch, on a spiritual path, if you follow a religion or you don't. All we ask is that you are respectful of other people's beliefs. And don't cause too much trouble. So that leaves me and Woo to say we are going to wish you a very blessed, a very happy, a very healthy 2024, and that for both of us, we hope you spend the next 12 months living your best life. So now we're going to go home for a cup of tea and cook a very splendid New Year's Day roast, because I always do that on New Year's Day. Always start off with a roast to welcome in the new year. So from me and Miss Woo, we're sending you all, bear with, much love and many blessings.